Welcome to Grace Garden, where I love to be, but I also love to travel and explore the big, beautiful garden that we all share. I'm your host, Carol Kanicki, and I'm so glad you've come along. So thankful to enjoy the beauty in nature and to get to work with the things that I love. And to get to share all that with you. Join me for some awesome adventures in nature and at some other exciting destinations. I hope to inspire you and to document my memories. Thank you for coming along with me out into our Grace Garden. I just wanted to pop in and say Happy Easter, everybody, and share with you some of the things that I made with my Easter grass project, where I put grass into the pots of things. Here's that amaryllis. It's Easter morning, by the way. It's beautiful and sunny outside, and I'm gonna pop out there and take a look around. This I made for my kids. And the flowers are missing sort of from this. There's a couple of buds right here of cherry blossom, but that's branches I forced for an arrangement that I put in the church. And that's what's left of the little cherry blossom beds. And this I made for a friend. And here is how my little window box filled with hyacinths turned out. I'm really, really happy with it. I thought I'd take a moment and share some of the springy things going on around Grace Garden. The beauty, the spring that is bursting out with beautiful, all the little green shoots. And the promise of flowers all over the place. These are all gonna be lilacs. I love daffodils. And look at all the growth that has burst out of the ground in the last week. Those right there are the Spanish bluebells that we saw just poking out last week. The crocus are finished. And I haven't seen any fish lately, so I don't know if something made a snack of them somehow, or they just didn't make it through the last rough couple of days or weeks. I have a very prized plant of mine, this Pyrus japonica, that I got many, many years ago when myself and a friend were invited to a defunct garden center to dig up whatever we wanted of what was left of their stock. And I got this plant, and I got this climbing rose, which I planted here next to a very young oak tree, and it's still probably only about 10 years old, this oak tree. But this rose thrives and flowers under shade, and it loves to climb up trees, so that's where I placed it. And you can see all the crisp green leaves coming out, and this does flower really well here, even in this shady space. It's sunny right now because the trees are not foliated yet. These are some tulip leaves that never flower, but daffodils come back more and more every year, so that's why I really don't go out of my way to plant tulips. I have too many things that I encourage to live in my garden that would eat them, so I have to have sort of a happy medium between what I grow for myself and what I let the animals eat. Here is my ugliest daffodils. They're a double-flowered variety that I don't care for, but I have a lot of daffodils, and so they're just one variety that I have. These, however, are my most favorite daffodils. These are called Dutch Masters, and they're a very old variety, and they're big, and I know that there's Carlton now, but I still like this old variety. And I still have to plant that Galthera, but we're not going to talk about that. Instead, we're gonna make much of the evidence of spring that everything is trying to display. And right here, over our heads, are tons of cherry blossoms, which are just swelling and showing color. And all those bees that were on the crocus, there'll be tons up in this tree. I can't wait to share that with you. I hope you enjoyed this little jaunt into documenting the spring that's going on here at Grace Garden. Give me a thumbs up, and please make sure you're subscribed. Thank you. Bye now. Happy Easter. Happy Easter.